Welcome to the nightcap. We're at the stroke of midnight, my time. It's like perfect timing. I have a minute. Plus, I drank a bang and I granny sipped it too late, so I'm not tired. Which was bad. It was a bad call. It was a bad call. It was a little too late. I hadn't had one that day. I started in the afternoon, which usually I start in the morning, and I'm done by 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But you start in the afternoon. I was done by 7 o'clock. May have been 8 even. I was pushing my girls while I drank the last of it, so it was 8 o'clock. So that's always bad. It's always bad. Shouldn't have done it. Knew I shouldn't have done it. Did it anyway. Kind of regret it. I really need some sleep. But lots of fun things. Let's see. Noah pointed out that I lost a review. I know I recorded it. It was Boa Fett Pursuit. It's gone. I don't care. Anything that's terrible, that's a terrible story, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. It's a waste of time. It was a waste of time. Elizabeth's Hands series was just junk. It was junk. It was terrible. Terry Bison too. Um, I remember that Anakin saves Boba Fett's life. Boba Fett saves Anakin's life. They have a respect for each other. One day he may work for Anakin, as Darth Vader. And it was dumb. And Boba Fett's still fighting. He's the youngest bounty hunter for Boba Fett. I mean, for Jabba the Hutt. And he breaks free at the end because he failed to deliver someone to Jabba for the first time ever. I can't remember what it was. It was junk. It was junk. So I'm not re-recording junk. And I read that a month ago. I don't. That's all I remember of it. And I'm not going to reread it again. Never. It was terrible. It's a terrible series. Hello, Jacob. How are you? Man, that's my favorite Nightwing right there. Hello. Hey, Chris. Chris has been, oh, man, he has been pumping out good content, folks. Got a sub to Chris. Getting on. Hey, Teresa. Teresa's been with good content, too. I got to catch on some of her Silmarillion early. Was it this morning? I can't remember. It was great. It was great. I had to bail out and listen to the rest of it later, but I'm just loving it. Just loving it. No, it wasn't. It wasn't on. It was on Pirates of the Caribbean, wasn't it? I can't remember. It was good though. All the days have kind of run in together for me. But anyway, what else? Oh, so don't play video games, but brought out the old. My buddy gave me a modded Nintendo Mini, and I've been playing some old games. Well, let me get the other old games out. So I got my what was it? What did I play before the? Oh, I got my Xbox. Played a few games. Got the Xbox 360 and decided to try Arkham Asylum again. It's autographed by Batman, Kevin Conroy. Because back in the day, you thought I'd always keep this video game. I have to now. It's autographed by Kevin Conroy, and beat it was very very fun. Very fun. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. Go back and listen to that. In fact, go back and watch because, like I said, she's going through Silmarillion too. Sub to Teresa. It's really great. If you just look at her stuff, see if it's something you're interested in, because I guarantee you the conversation is there. It's really great. Yeah, I'll do that someday. I don't know. I don't know, Jacob. Right now, like I said, I hardly have time to do much, but I want to. I want to. I did for a little while, I think, and then gave up. And maybe later on I will. Still trying to get 2 a days for till May 22nd, and I think I can. I'm almost positive I can do that. I'm shifting through a pretty big book here, but I mean, I'm taking my time because, like I said, I played all the way through this. Arkham City, yeah. Arkham City is what I may try next. But here's the thing, Jacob. I remember that being very long to play. Like this one was very short, sweet. I think it took me 2 days to beat. I completed 94.5% of the riddles, and I can't complete any more. There's 2 that I can see on maps, but I can't find, and then the rest of them I don't know where they are. There's 13 I'm missing. One is a character bio, and I cannot. 4 are the Arkham tombstones. I cannot find them. I've looked at videos. One is in like the caverns or something, the caves, and I swear every video I look at, when they go to point at that one, they skip it. And I'm like, where? I know it's one of those question marks, and I cannot find it. And I want to capture because I've captured the Riddler before. And it's got to be at 90. You did not have to get all of the riddles, because I know there's some riddles I got this time that I've never seen before, or I don't remember. I was like, man, I don't think I've ever been in this room before and, solved another riddle. But good gravy. I guess you got to be 95. I'm at 94.5% solving his riddles, and I still haven't captured the Riddler. It's annoying. I'm giving up officially today. I spent the day. Let me see. I beat it early this morning, and then I said, you know what? Let me get those riddles. Gave up at what time? 9 tonight. Not going back. Arkham City, which is also signed by Kevin Conroy. I want to do that one, but it feels like it takes forever to play. I'm kind of nervous because I want to beat it all, and I definitely want to get the Riddler on this one, because you got to get to see the Riddler. And then I also have Arkham Origins. I played this through once. I hated the glitch in it. They never fixed the glitch. Would I play it again? Yes, I will. I will play it again. Arkham Knight I don't have, because you need the new system, and I don't have the new system, and there's no point to get the new system unless someone gives me one, because there's really no point, because it was a glorified DVD player, and now I don't even use it. Like, me plugging in the 360 is a big deal, and only because I have the time. Yay! Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? Well deserved, man. Well deserved. Like I said, I really have enjoyed it. Really have enjoyed it. I have to watch them after they're recorded. Usually, sometimes I'm there a little bit live for like 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes, and then I have to bail. But then I'll timestamp it where I'm at and go back. It's a really great conversation you got. Yeah, I remember that, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend that much. Here's the thing. I'm torn, because it's like, man, if I get sucked into, because the video game took away almost 2 days, not full days, but like several hours. I was like, wow. But reading, it depends on what book you're at, and I'm at a really bad one right now, and that's the reason I went to video games. But I'm ready to push through the bad book. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not re-recording it because it's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. And it was done a few weeks ago. So now I don't remember hardly any of it, which is a good thing. It was garbage. I remember that. Not going to re-record garbage. These are just me giving random thoughts for it. Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex. Huh. Oh, really? Well, yeah, maybe. I need to see some of my video game buddies, because when they get the new one, they don't even play the old one anymore, and I'm sure one of them would give it to me. But here's a flash for you. I despise the PlayStation. I had a PlayStation when it first came out. Did I get the PlayStation 2? I don't remember. I was really disappointed, and I've never been. I stopped at the PS3 playing video games, I think. But I remember never being impressed with PlayStation. I really didn't like the controls. I really didn't like the handling of it. It's a preference. That's all it is. And Xbox was my jam. But after the 360, we bought it, and it really, I mean, I played a few games on it, and then it became a DVD player. And that's all it was for years. And then when we moved, it didn't even become that, because we don't even play DVDs anymore. So, it's pointless gathering dust. But, I have it plugged in right now, playing it. Oh, here, yeah, put it in the girls. There it is. There's the Nintendo Mini with all the little Super Nintendo and Nintendo games uploaded to it. But the only games I miss are the Twisted Metal ones. I played Twisted Metal up until Twisted Metal Black was the last one I played. So what was that? Was that 5? I think they stopped counting after 4. And Twisted Metal 2 is the best by far. 1 is fun. 3 is okay. 4 was kind of garbage. I didn't really like it. And Black was, I was out by then, because 2 is the best. I'm doing well. Yeah, it's a preference. A lot of people like the PS2, I mean, the PlayStation over the Xbox, and that's fine. That's fine. All it is prep. I'm not here to argue Xbox is way superior because of this, this, and this. It's preference. That's all it is. And a lot of people like PlayStation. I think PlayStation outsells Xbox, right? I'm pretty sure it does. So it's a popular opinion too. I'll be on those if I eventually I'll be on those AC Crispin books soon. Where I'm at right now, I think I've got this terrible book and then a few other short stories or comic books or something, and then I go to AC Crispin, which would be great. Hello, hello. How are you? Uh, oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. I think did you put that in the comments? I want to say you put that in the comments, or someone did, because or someone put that in the comments. I think. I bet they are. Yeah, I don't have them. I don't have them actually, but I bet they're crazy because they were done back in the what 80s. What's my favorite moment? I don't know, man. There's that book is that book's good. It's not as good as Labyrinth of Evil. I like I still like how Anakin's getting used to Vader. You know, the suit and everything. I like that. He has to change his fighting stance to protect his uh, ventilator system in his front, and he's just getting used to the Vader suit. That was a unique take on that. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in it, but it's not better than Labyrinth of Evil in my opinion. Labyrinth of Evil is like, oh my gosh, this is really good. Yeah, that was a really. I understand why people say that was their favorite EU book. It doesn't even read like the movie, which is a good thing. Oh, you're welcome, man. That's it's fun to do. It's something I'm doing while I'm off right now, and it's a lot of fun. Ding, ding, ding. It's terrible. It's still terrible. It's horrible. What am I in right now? I bet have I crossed 100? 101, page 101, and this is day 3. And usually, in by at least day 1 on a busy day, I've read 100 pages. It's ugh. Oh, it's slow. Which is what, but the past 2 days, I've also been playing Arkham Asylum, so I might have had it finished by now if I wasn't playing Arkham Asylum. I'll eventually get to reading it again. It's just it's hard. It's hard. So sad. No, are you a fan of it? Novelization? Uh, okay, yeah, because I read that. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know it. I don't read it. I don't read the new canon stuff, Travis. But I'm not against it. If anyone wants to read it, they can. It's just not for me. The reason I love Star Wars is because of all the old stories and the new stories. I just had zero desire to read it. But I'm fine if people want to read it. It's just not for me. That was good too. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm sure they would have been better than Crystal Skull. Whoops, up. Trying to read the comments. Sorry, this is the boring time, right? I'm trying to read comments. I didn't. I didn't like Shrine. I think I said that in my review. I did not like Shrine. Wasn't a fan. He met his mother, okay, but I don't know. The character just didn't grab me. I really wanted more Vader in a book called The Rise of Darth Vader, Dark Lord Rise. I think it should have been all on Vader and very little on the other characters. I think everything should have been from Vader's perspective, to be honest. It's not a bad book, but it's not James Luceno's best. You could write a Star Wars book. What would you make the story about, and who would you choose to write it, and why? I mean, I love Kevin J. Anderson. I like Troy Denning. I don't know who I'd have write it. But of course, I'd like to have another series that takes place after Crucible, and basically maybe passes the torch. Maybe, I don't know. Is it cheating to ask for another 9-part Del Race or another New Jedi Order 20-something book series? Is it cheating to do that? I'd like to know what happened after Crucible. And we'll say Troy Denning. Return to Endor. I don't have that out yet. I may never have that out. My brother asked me if I was gonna write the book. Like, are you gonna write Return to Endor, rewrite it? Because I found a hard copy of it. It's somewhere up there. But I don't have the time. I got 20 minutes of free time. Any good time. I can read and stop reading. I can hit pause on the game, but then I got to feed, hold, change diaper, do something, help the girls with something. I just don't have the time to sit there and write, which I wish I did. That's right up here. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Well, hold on, let me see. I think I got it up here somewhere. I thought that was it. Nope. Nope. I don't know where it is. I lost it again. Unless I have it. Hold on. I guess. Huh. I lost it again. Well, that's disappointing. That's not there. Well, I'll have to re-find it. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. Let me check. Now, this is very exciting, isn't it? Check one other spot. Yeah, I lost it. Oh, wow. I lost the story again. I found it during the move, and I could have sworn I put it on that. I could have sworn I put it on this shelf here. All right, well, it's lost again. I looked it over too. Huh? Where did it go? Well, that's disappointing. Doesn't matter. I don't have time to rewrite it, so. Oh, what's this? What's this? That's funny. All right. Whoa, I'm so behind. I mean, pick up a book and read it. I'm going through my timeline that I established and then rearranging stuff. Like, by the time you see the video, it should have been updated on the timeline, because certain things that I just did not remember because it was only for one page or one line or one paragraph makes something fit before or after something. And Clone Wars had a lot of that, which is still a headache. Everyone's doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I just thought he was okay. I didn't hate him. I just thought he was okay. What's something people call a plot hole that you think is stupid? For me, it's Leia remembering her mother. I always thought it was obvious she was more mentally attuned with the Force. I mean, she can see as the Force, you can have impressions of your mother, and when she tells Luke, well, yeah, because later on she said because Luke asked her what she remembers of her mother. Um, is she remembering Bria? Is the thing. I mean, obviously Padme, but she may have a Force impression of her. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to reread it though. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, decided to wear it today. I took the girls outside for a walk before they went to bed, and I was burning up, so I switched out to a sleeveless. Where's my other one? I wore that one yesterday, so I put that in the wash. And then there's another. There's a jersey I was gonna put on. I was like, I don't want to wear a jersey. Oh, that's the Republic Commando series. All the clones in there, they know, and I guess they always knew, or no, they just figured it out that Palpatine was a Sith the whole time, and he and Dooku were in together, and the war was all a farce. All her commandos know this. It's like, oh, say you know the biggest secret in the galaxy, huh? Because they're perfect. Well, good for him. Yay! Yeah, he wouldn't give me a new one. His new logo. I'm picking on him. He probably would. Um, Whoa, whoa. What did I do? Where did it go? Oh, there I am. Okay. Yeah, I did. I mean, I'm excited for the show, but the trailer didn't look good. Oh, look at this. Thank you. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, I love the post Jedi Order. I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. Um, I can't wait for it either. The videos post at my time. I'm on Central Standard Time. They post at 10 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. I thought I'd space them out there. And then whatever extra stuff I have, like the podcast on Mondays and Saturdays. Saturday Morning Sandwich is about to be live because ever since we brought Mikey on, it's hard to get all three of them to sit down. So I only have this week's in the can. Prince of the Universe I have in the can for the whole month. We're starting on June recordings. We're so far ahead. Um, but for Saturday Morning Sand Plans, we have the topics. They just don't have the time. And I mean, to be fair, I don't have much time either. I have small windows, and they do too. We just have other lives. Oh, don't thank me. Republic Commando isn't that good. uh, oh wait, hopping backwards to the trilogy. What's the next best book to go into after Last Command? Probably Hand of Thrawn duology, right, people? Probably that was the second best one from Timothy Zahn. It's like every time he came out with one, it was less exciting than the last one. Like Survivor's Quest would be the third one. Outbound Flight would be the next one. You know, it just kind of it went downhill to where honestly one of his worst ones was the Scoundrels book. It was terrible. I don't know. It was either Allegiance or Choices of One that was really bad too. Those all kind of run together. It's funny because the Coruscant Nights, I got books 1 and 2 mixed up. So I'm reading book 1, I'm going, wasn't this supposed to happen in book 2? And then everything that happened in book 2, I thought happened in book 1. And when you read a trilogy, you just forget when I do, when certain things happen in what books, which I found kind of interesting. I could have sworn that the whole Oracene Captain Typho thing was the first story, where they're solving the crime too. I thought that's the one, and it wasn't. I was like, no, yeah, whichever. But I was like, oh wow, it's totally different. Then try someone else. If you're into the post Jedi Order, try Truce of Bakura. I think Kathy Tyers is way underrated because she could have gone for the easy slam dunk. Because this is very early in the Bantam era, she could have just made another Empire versus the Republic, Rebels, the new Republic, and everyone would have been fine with that. But she went for some, hey, no, they have to work together to resolve this invasion by the Sisarook. They look like velociraptors who trap people's essences in their to power up their ships. That's crazy. But you know what? She always zigs and zags, and you don't. I mean, she doesn't go for the easy, what you think would be the easy story to tell. She takes a different take on things. I really like her. Really wish she would have written more. Oh, that's sad. I think his first trilogy is good, but again, I look forward to rereading it. Probably the first one was really good. Um, the season finale was pretty good for this one. They've all been really good. It's just now I'm wondering what else do they have to give. Now we need Mad Dog. Mike needs to come back, which I think he is. I think he is because the actor when season 1 came out said, I'm coming. I'm going to be on the show just way later. That's what he said. Like they had this thing planned out for seasons. So he needs to come back. And then there's big speculation that they got, oh crap, what's her name from the 4th one, which I don't like, Next Karate Kid. I can't remember her name now. But supposedly, well, like I said, it's rumor, speculation that she may come back. But they got to end it soon. In my opinion, they need to end it. Everyone's flip flopped too much. By season 4, you're like, are we supposed to like them or hate them today? Because they flip flop a lot, and the kids have done too much flip flopping, and they need to end it. It should have ended after the 4th season. They should have found a way to get it. Yeah, it was. The trailer was not good. Not good. I'm excited to see the show, but not the trailer like garbage. Dark Forces trilogy. Oh yeah, those are from Those are from Dark Horse, right? Was that what you're talking about? I want to say yeah. So yeah, those will not be reprinted, sadly. Um, running through all these. Oh, whoa, fell behind. Okay, hold on. Do I agree with you? When Timothy Zahn didn't write books about Tom, they were all bad. Probably so. Probably so. As you wear a Last Jedi shirt. Here's another one, Travis, for you. I haven't watched any of them. Everyone's saying that to you in the comments I see. I just don't have interest in the new Star Wars. Again, I don't mind if anyone else does. That is fine. That's fine with me. I don't care. It's just that it's just not for me. The reason I was a Star Wars fan was because of the expanded universe. And if they're not going to do more stories from there, I'm done. You know, not ugly, not ugly wise, not ugly wise. I'm not burning a Mickey Mouse flag. I'm just saying it just doesn't hold interest to me anymore. Boy, Last Jedi is just, well, I mean, I'm 100 pages in, as I just told you. It's just not that good. In a cave. Hilary Swank, thank you. Couldn't think of her name. Yeah, Mike Barnes. I think, and the actor said that he was going to come back. You know, he really knows karate. He's in good shape too. Yeah, that was Dark Horse, and they won't reprint those, sadly. I think the first book is easy to find. It's the other two that are a little bit harder. And to be fair, they weren't that good. They were okay. They were okay, if I remember right. It really read like a video game. You know, like he just keeps leveling up to each one of Jarek's minions that he fights. They get stronger and stronger, and he gets better and better. It's not bad. I can't wait to reread those too, by the way. No, I don't think so. There's a story with that they wanted Dark Jedi for it, but George said not Dark Jedi, and they went, oh, okay, and they went better with the Vong. On the nose, right there, Alex. Wait till you see my review. I agree with that completely. Like books 1 and 2, you're like, this is okay, it's pretty good. I wonder why I didn't like this series. Then you read Powers of the Force, you go, oh, that's why I don't like the series. And then you think about Last of the Jedi and went, oh, okay, maybe he's going to make up for Powers of the Force. No, it goes even lower. It's like, after a movie fails, you make another movie that fails even worse. Die Hard 5. I like Die Hard 4, but Die Hard 5 was horrible. And now they're never going to make a Die Hard 6 because Bruce Willis is retired. Wilkins Animation, that's my second channel. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Thanks for sending me those, by the way. Um, I will try to get them read. I will try to get them read. Does he have a website where he has all of his stuff out? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Travis, it's funny that you even remember Michael Ironside's School Commandos. That you remember that movie. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Oh, really? Wow. See, I didn't play the video game. I wanted to. We just didn't get it. It was back in the day, teenager. It looked interesting. It was like a Dune knock. I mean, Dune, Doom, and first person shooter knockoff, but with Jedi. I was like, that's kind of cool, but I never got to play it because Wolfenstein and Doom I played more. That you can't. I a billion times agree. That is verbatim what I'm thinking. It's just dumb. has all the stories he's made. Oh, your link did? Okay. I know they said about spinoffs. I really don't hope we don't get one. I think they should just end it. To be fair, I think season 4 should have ended it. It's like I said, right now everyone's flip flopped so much, from good guy to bad guy, from bad guy to good guy. I'm like, and like season 4, even though it had a nice ending, really was a step down. Really was a step down for the series, and I want to end on a high note. So, but it doesn't look like they're ending. It doesn't look like season 5 is going to be the end yet. What were you doing in a giant hospital at midnight with nobody there? It's Michael Myers also kills in those situations too. You don't have to tell me. So much fun. Let me see. What else? What else? I'm gonna be on Raging Rhino's channel tomorrow night. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Can't wait to do that one. We're gonna be talking about Kenobi. Uh, which coincided with me reading the book. um, and then I'm having my nephews over for board games. We're going to be playing Marvel United with them because they really want to play that game. They played a little bit with me, but we're going to play some more. Probably for the all Friday night, and then some on Saturday. No, I have not. That sounds cool, but no, I have not. Possibly, possibly. She did a lot of study for it. You know who helped her? Kevin J. Anderson. When she died the same year as Aaron Alston, and so her death got overshadowed by Aaron Alston. So during the Aaron Alston memorial, Kevin J. Anderson showed up to represent A.C. Crispin, which all the authors were happy for. That he wasn't, intruding, but he said, "I'm here to represent and talk about A.C. Crispin, who also passed away." And say, "I didn't know that." I was like, "What? She passed away too?" It's a great story. It's a great story. Yay! Hey, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Plan on it. Everything published. I can't wear long sleeves because it's called concealed weapons, right? No, I haven't hit the weights in months now. Ever since the girls were born, and a few weeks before that, it may have been no. I did some weights in February, but ever since then, I told my wife just cancel the gym. I'm never going back. They used to be open 24/7, and then after the pandemic, they said, "Oh, we're closing at 10 or something." The girls go to bed at 9. Even if I rushed out there, which what I was doing, I was trying to get in bed at 8:30 or 8:45 so I could rush there, squeeze in an hour fast. But I'm like working out really fast, which you can't really. You're either going to hurt yourself or not do a sloppy workout. And I was like, I didn't hurt myself, but I felt the workouts were sloppy and rushed. And just to get done before 10, because they're wrapping up and telling you you have 15 minutes, you have 10 more minutes, and they're looking at you. I'm like, dude, forget it, screw it, So not going to go back and work out till they get way older. 9 months of each other. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was close together because during his memorial, they did something for her too. Didn't see that. Didn't see Halloween Kills. I'm not interested in a reboot. Believe it or not, I will watch the 8 connected stories. Yes, that's right. The I can't remember what it was. It was H2O, and then that was 7, and then 8 was, I can't remember what it was called. But that's where I stop. My wife watches them, and she thinks they're really good. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. It's probably Mister. Oh, they were both good. They're both good. A.C. Crispin was known for Star Trek, like Vonda and McIntyre. But Vonda and McIntyre, according to Kevin J. Anderson, didn't want to look at anyone's advice. She wanted to write what she wanted to write, and that was it. A.C. Crispin was very nervous because she wanted the Star Wars fans to appreciate these books, and she knew what an honor it was. So she talked to authors like Kevin J. Anderson and say, "Hey, how's this sound? Does this sound like Han? How's this look? How's this look?" Ran a lot of things by her because she really wanted to do something solid for the fans. I think she read all those books too, which is why she connected a lot of things. But she did her homework, and you can tell really paid off because people love that series. They like it better than Brian. Oh, I'm bad with names today. Um, the first. Sorry, my brain's not working. The first Han Solo trilogy. Uh, yes, that was a while back though, wasn't it? Whoop, 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 I'm missing it. Brian Daly, thank you. Brain's not working. Where did they go? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, Resurrection with Buster Rhymes, which sucked. You just watch the first 10 minutes of the movie and that's it. Just switch it off when Jamie Lee Curtis dies. I guess that was a spoiler, but who cares? It came out decades ago. Okay, don't watch it. Don't watch it, Alex, because it's terrible. But the Chucky TV show picks up from the original storyline, and it explains why Chucky has a new body in Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. Like he would just be brand new again. Like, what happened? So they explain that. And they bring back some of the original, like the kid and his sister from the original trilogy are back, but very small roles because the kid sucks as an adult. He can't act anymore. Um, and I thought, oh wow, this is great. It sucks. It's so terrible. They got the original voice back. It ties into Curse of Chucky, which I thought was a pretty decent movie. I like the characters from Curse of Chucky. About Jennifer Tilly's in this and everything. So Bride of Chucky. I mean, all this stuff is there, but it's really garbage. It's so sad that they had the formula like Cobra Kai, but then pissed it all away. You got to dig into it. Find things that interest you. Find ones that interest you, and just dig into those and get motivated. Like I said, when you hit some rocks, like I am right now, basically, I was tempted by a video game that I wanted to finish. I played it a little bit and said, "Yeah, I think I want to do this." So played it all the way through, done, rather than read junk. I'm gonna once I push through this jump, though, I may not stop reading. It's because there's some really good stuff coming up after that. So that's why I need to decide whether I'm going to play Arkham City or, I mean, it just depends. If I can make it through this is like 400 something pages long. If I can push through it and get to the next one, great. But I may be tempted to play Arkham City and never finish this. Yeah, it was a dumb idea by Universal. Whoa, look out. I'm so far behind. Which minor character do you think could have been explored? I don't know. Let me reread the series. Give me a year or so. That's a great question. I want to give a precise answer to it, but I may be missing someone. Like I did not remember how much I loved I-5 until reading the first two novels. Well, MedStar, Shadowhunter, and then of course these Coruscant Nights trilogy. I-5 is a great character. I knew I liked him, but not as much. I mean, I really like him. Like he's up there. Everyone keeps asking for my favorite robot. It might be I-5 right now because he's really good. Michael Reeves does a great job writing him. Not books, I don't think, but the original movies all tie together, and the TV show tries to string everything through, but it's such junk. I will not be watching season two. My wife was out by first episode, and I was thinking that's probably a good idea. I should have jumped ship too. I've only watched them through once, and I would agree with that. I think Halloween, the 8 movies, even though the eighth one's not that good, three is not that good, but I enjoy it for other reasons. And six is okay. It's not as bad as everyone says it is, but it's the most one that has a comprehensible story arc throughout them all. Yeah. Oh, Brad Dorff does a great job. You know, that's his daughter in course. You knew this. It's his daughter, his real life daughter in Curse of Chucky. Well, in the TV show, I'll give you because I don't think I'll give you the spoiler because they don't. It's a terrible show, but he possessed. I don't know when, but he's possessed other dolls. Like they're breaking a one piece. He broke his soul up into 9 pieces, into 9 Chucky dolls. You see where it's Voldemort. They just copied the story from Harry. Someone was a Harry Potter fan is writing for Chucky, and that's why the doll kept coming back because all those in a way were Chucky. And right now there's several Chuckies in the TV show. She's trying to combine all of his souls again, or the ones he has left, for some final revenge. It's really dumb. Well, yeah, he probably heard online how fans hated it. It's sad because in MedStar it was a pretty good story, but he screwed the pooch on Paris and the Force. I, I, I love it. Travis, man, you seem like someone who would watch. We'd watch movies together, man. Because no one will watch when we do the Halloween through, which is every other year. No one, everyone will show up for. Well, we have a group watch Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. No one will watch. My wife won't watch three. I watch three alone, and I like it. It's fun. Yes. Yeah, I've seen them all. I've seen them all. I've seen them all. I think Curse and Cult were fine. The multiple Chuckies. Oh, okay, okay. You would know better than I would. But they explain that again in the TV show, which I did not. I just probably if they, I'm sure they said it in Curse of Chucky. I just forgot. Yeah, it's still awful. Um, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. It hasn't aged well, meaning it's just regular one flop jokes. I like Comb in the Desert. There's a giant comb going through the desert, stuff like that. It's fine. I haven't seen it in years though, but it's just it's not as good as things like Blazing Saddles, which is probably the best thing he ever wrote, which is still funny today. Dang, I need to add that to my watch list actually. Now that I just said it, there it is. Yeah, I'd love to see that again. Blazing Saddles funny. I still, when someone mentions the name, I still stand up, put my hand over my heart, if you know what I mean. If you know the scene in Blazing Saddles. And an old roommate of mine, he'll do the same thing too. We don't talk that much, but because he moved away to Maryland or something, or Boston, and every blue moon we'll reach out to him, and I'll go ahead and say it, but I'll say, you do it for Randolph Scott. And then he goes, Randolph Scott. We always do it. It's such a great movie. Such a great movie. See this hand? Yeah. Steady as whatever. Yeah, but this is the one I shoot with. That's such a funny movie. What I tell you, Ross, you gotta wash your hands after every cross burning. There's a lot of non-PC funny jokes in there too, but it's so funny. Yeah, the other thing is it's devoid of humor, unlike books 1 and 2, which I was shocked. But again, I'll get to those reviews. I already filmed those reviews. They're set up and ready to go. You're probably right on that. Even though my wife likes the new Nightmare with Wes Craven, the 96 one, which I thought was no, I think you're elevated. You're above the rest of the fandom for me. In my opinion, you're above everyone else because you did a super chat. Are people going to gang up on you now? Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your support. The reason I do that kind of stuff, it's fun. Like I wasn't going to do it another 2x2 for another month because I didn't think I could. But I looked, I said, dang, I got 2 weeks worth of videos, one a week. No. I had enough to do 2 every day for 2 weeks. I went, wow. I said, I wonder if I can do it. I said, I can probably do it for 3 weeks. Can I do it for the 4th week? The answer is yes. I'm going to be able to. Definitely. Now, I knew I could do 3 weeks, but could I do 4? After that, no. Not going to June 22nd, 2x2. To go back to once a week, maybe twice a week. I don't know. Because I don't have that many reviews. I won't have that many reviews once that 4th week catches up. Yeah, it's garbage though. Don't watch it. I love it. I love it. Someone just saw that the other day and said, "This is fantastic." uh, it was funny because the best thing about that video is the very next day, Brian Bohr called me and says, Del Rey watches your channel. I was like, what? Because I found out the day before that they watched my channel and it was already coming out. And Brian goes, I just told you that Del Rey watches your channel. Why did you do that video? I said, I already had the video recorded. It's too late. Del Rey thought, oh, this is a guy that just likes the books. Oh, he doesn't like the new canon. Even Seed of Chucky is better than that TV show. There you go. Thank you, Alex. Dream Warriors. Is it Dream Warriors? Dream Warriors. That's a good one too. It's too bad. I was so excited too. So excited. I can't imagine. They did. They watched my videos. They thought I was going to be at Celebration, so they came up to the Twin Suns booth, asked for me, and gave me a few things. Most like mainly the Kenobi keychain that has the Crate Dragon sound because I didn't know about it. And I said I'd love to have one of those, and they decided to give me one. And Brian goes, "They say they watch your channel, they love us." Okay, great. And then the next day I came out with that video, and Brian goes, "I just told you Del Rey's watching your channel." I was like, I already had that recorded, man. I can't pass up. But to be fair, um, I I did the same thing about my Last Jedi novelization review. I did the same joke in the post uh, blooper scene, or it shows me about to do the review, and then it shows a bunch of dogs pooping. I went, good stuff. Oh, that was fun times. Well, you never say never, but like I said, I've talked to the author. I have talked to him, and so have other people. And Bill Dietz is a great guy. Is a great guy. Don't hassle him for it. He's a great guy. He has it, but he got paid in full, and so he said it really belongs to Del Rey. He can't publish it, even though, even though we've talked to him about standard publishing contracts, and that he could publish it for free on his site. But he said thank you, but no thank you. So he has no desire to publish that. He feels it's wrong. It betrays trust. Del Rey's a publisher. His bread and butter is getting jobs at publishers. So I don't think it will. Sadly, sadly, no, nothing after the prequel trilogy. But I have nothing against it. If anyone wants to watch them, that's fine by me. I mean, they really didn't use them. Oh no! Black Fleet Crisis. Black Fleet Crisis. It's great. Great job. I mean, yeah, the trilogy, but he said post Return of the Jedi. But yeah, the L. Neil Smith trilogy is phenomenal. Made me a Lando fan. Oh wow, that's awesome. All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for joining in. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind if people read, or it's fine. It's preference there, but for me, the EU was what kept me as a Star Wars fan. And I remember when Disney said Disney, the new Lucasfilm said we're throwing it all out. And I remember I talked to my buddy Bruce. I said, you know what? I think I'm done. He went, really? I said, yeah. It wasn't a mad thing. I wasn't like, I mean, I was disappointed that the EU wasn't going to continue, but I was like, I think I'm done. I said that was the reason that I love Star Wars so much. I said if they're going to kill that and hit the reset button, I'm out. And now Bruce is out too. He's tried to read the new canon. He didn't like it, and so he's like, I'm out. And I was like, okay. He liked a few books, but um, he gave up pretty quick. But the EU is the reason I liked Star Wars. I like the EU more than the movies. That the original trilogy even. I love those movies as a kid. I can't pick that up with my feet. All right, there it is. Um, Yeah, he said post Endor. That's why I said Black Fleet Crisis. Yeah, Lightsider will come out. Get guaranteed. How's that? Guaranteed. You will see Lightsider. Oh, oh yeah, animated would be fun. Yeah, and I wish um I wish Lando had more. That was one of the EU's failings. They didn't do enough Lando, in my opinion. Ninja Order brought him back in some capacity, but like Chance, I want to hear about Chance Calrissian and stuff like that. But I mean, the writers for some reason didn't want to write much of Lando, but when they did, it was excellent. Like Michael P. Q. McDowell's Black Fleet Crisis. Lando is the best storyline. Is the best by far. It's way more interesting than anything. I'm not to say the books suck. The books were fine, but Lando's B one of his supposed to be the B story. It's the best part. By leaps and bounds. It's so good. That's awesome. You're second generation EU fan. Your dad told you about it. That's awesome. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. That'll be me with my kids. That is awesome. There's a lot of second generation EU fans. Their parents read them. I think that's just awesome. I don't have to go. Yeah, I think I've already talked about this. Brian and I were talking about before the pandemic. I said, hey, there's a chance because the girls were just born. It was 2020. I said, and I called him early. I said, hey, there's a chance. I said, I could go to Celebration this year. He went, really? I said, yeah. He said, okay, well, when they accept it, we'll get you tickets. I said, yeah, because it was in California, Anaheim. It was going to be in Anaheim. And I said, we have some friends there. Megan wants to see it there. Megan wants to go to Disneyland again. So we may be able to go. And I was gonna, we were keeping it on the down low, and I was gonna come up because I only would like Celebration to get on that Twin Sun stream, which I think is so much fun. But of course, the pandemic happened, and then everything fell through because Chris was going to go. Chris Nelson was going to go. I was going to meet up with him. It was going to be great, but it didn't happen. I'd love that if that was the case. Yeah, I already mentioned that. Yeah, I'll do it again tomorrow. If you want to catch me, Ryan, Laura, Star Wars Girl, Rhino, probably someone else. I can't remember. Definitely want to check it out. I think Star Wars Girl is the only person I have not streamed with. I know who she is, but that's the only person on that stream that I do not know. But I'm sure she's going to bring some great commentary. But it is going to be, yeah, it definitely is going to be awesome. You guys need to check out Raging Rhino tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be there. I will say this about Rhino is this man prepares. He told me a month at a time, and then like every 2 weeks update or every week has updated me. I'm still coming, still good. Need a headshot. Okay, still good. Okay, here's the link. Last week, here's the link. I mean, prep, man, prep. That's why he gets it. He gets it. But I'm excited for it. Yeah, I think they should have let bygones be bygones in that opinion for Tom Beach, but oh well. Still, I guess right now I don't think it's that they did it on purpose. I just don't think they kept up with his death and just forgot to mention it. Period. I don't think it was vindictive. I think maybe it was more like they don't keep up with that kind of stuff, which is sad. Which is sad. It's missed opportunities. It's missed opportunities. Um, All right. So at that point, we'll call it a night. I'm going to decide tomorrow if I'll be reading this book or starting Arkham City. Should be exciting. Here it is. 6 P's. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. There you go. Well, you exceed in that. But anyway, guys. All right, everyone's saying good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thanks for being with me. This is fun. My energy drink hasn't worn off yet, so I'm really regretting sipping that thing in the afternoon. Oh, don't crack open a bang in the afternoon if you're over 40. What was I thinking? What was I knew the moment I took it. It was like a 2 or something, or what? It was after lunch. I was thinking, oh wait, I didn't get my bang because I usually get in the morning. But anyway, guys, y'all have a fantastic